Hey everyone, it's Nerf Boy Productions here. Today I am broadcasting to you from Florida, and I'm very glad to be doing so because here available right now in the States is the Nerf Zombie Strike Silent Strike. So, I ordered this on ToysRUs.com.
As you can see here, you can get it for $9.99 and it's rated 2 stars.
You know, when I first heard of the 2-star rating on the Silent Strike, I was like, should I even get this? Is it worth reviewing? Or am I just looking at a horrible blowgun that is literally a tube? It's a Nerf barrel with some cool pieces over top of it for $10. So $10 for this blowgun, which is a barrel with some plastic covers on it. Let's go ahead and get it out of the box. Now it's worth noting that it had this plastic case on the box, or the packaging, that kind of went like that and held 3 darts in, but it ripped off in transit, and the darts were just in the box with it. So we'll just go ahead and cut the blowgun out, or the Silent Strike. Alright, and here is the Silent Strike. So it's about the length of my forearm to my hand. It's actually a pretty good size for kids, and for adults they made it fairly decent. Now, one benefit of paying $10 premium for the barrel is Nerf does know the size of their darts, and so it's going to fit these things really, really well. You could drop it in like this and hope it goes all the way to the bottom, because you want it to go all the way to the back of this side. So I recommend going, and that'll shoot it all the way to the back, and you can go ahead and fire. Now it claims it goes 55 feet or 17 meters. I thought that was ridiculous. I thought, how are you gonna go like the first time I just put it in the front and went, and when you just load it in the front and just blow, it doesn't go very far. So the key is to go all the way down to the bottom, and then you can shoot. Cool thing about it is silent, but so are a lot of Nerf guns, and by the time it's shot, it's already too late, right? So it's kind of a novelty, but it looks really cool. Originally, I was going to go to Home Depot somewhere, and I was going to get a bunch of different pipes of different sizes and price and material and compare them to this Silent Strike just to see the best performance for price you could get. But I think it's pretty clear to see that I don't need to go and spend money on those barrels to know that if you get the right size, you are just buying a plastic tube for $10. So $10 is pretty steep, but a lot of toys are overpriced. Does it shoot far? Yeah, it actually does shoot far, and I mean that also depends on the whole person firing it. But if you put it down properly and you do like a good shot, it's pretty accurate, and it does go pretty far. So the Silent Strike is cool and all, but they're calling it the Silent Strike. So in order to test how silent it is, we got to do some sneak attacks. So now for the real question. It works, right? One of the most crucial things is that you blow it to the back, and once it's primed, it shoots really far. And it's pretty accurate as well. So, it works. The blowgun itself has a really good actual design to it. When I looked inside, which, I mean, normally they say never look down the barrel of a gun, but this is just a tube. So when you look inside, it actually has a bunch of black circles, and so upon second look, I saw that this isn't actually just a tube. It's got a bunch of air release chambers, and that's what these plastic pieces are for. They actually have air release inside them, and I felt a bunch of hot air shoot out the side of this, because the air needs a spot to escape when you fire, to make it more accurate and not fishtail. So it actually does have a somewhat of a design to it. We have to give a little bit of credibility to this blowgun. So here's what I'm saying. For $10, it is just a blowgun with a couple cool handles and looks pretty cool, but it does work. I think compared to a Nerf gun, this thing is still very different, and a Nerf gun's obviously more practical, but for making films like I do, I could see this thing being pretty fun. It's also just really fun to play with, but it's all up to you if the $10 price tag is worth it. If it goes on sale and Nerf makes it cheaper eventually, I'm sure then it's like, why not? Definitely a fun one to play with. For indoor stuff especially, this would be pretty nice. So let me know what you guys think about this thing. Is it a total bust or not? I'm somewhere in the middle, leaning towards it actually being better. Apart from that $10, nothing's wrong with it. It outperforms what I thought it would, and Nerf included 3 darts instead of 1. Alright, so that's been my little review of the Zombie Strike Silent Strike. If you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. I do videos every single Saturday. Next week I've got an awesome video planned, so make sure you stick around for that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and as always, this was Nerf Boy Productions, signing off.